Hello Taurus, welcome to your love reading for March 2020. Keep in mind this is a general reading. If you would like a personal reading that is specific and all about you, just send me an email and we can kind of make that happen, especially if it resonates. Otherwise, let's get to your reading. Holy Spirit Angels, excuse my shuffling too, these are rather large cards, so a little hard to manage. Holy Spirit Angels, Divine Guides, Universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, and your insight for Tauruses, for love, for March 2020? What do you see? What do they need to know to reach their higher ground, become closer to the universe and closer to the divine? Any messages that you have in regards to love energies for March 2020 would be greatly appreciated. And we thank you. Taurus, love, March 2020. What do you see? What do they need to know? Okay, can you show me the influences that Taurus recently passed out of prior to March 2020 in regards to love energies? We have the Six of Swords in the reverse. I'll be leaving 2 links below. One is for what your love interest is thinking or feeling, whether it's a crush, a current, an ex, or soon to be ex. The other will be how can I move on for those of you that are having problems moving on from somebody and need a little guidance. Okay, in the position for March 2020, we have the 8 of Swords in reverse. My 2020 Sun Moon predictions are in my playlist. Look up your Sun Moon sign, check those out. I left the 2019s up there. As you move forward from this reading and or from March into April, we have the Sun card in reverse. Also ask me a question on Instant Go. Check me out on Facebook and Insta. Like, share, subscribe, and or donate in the link below. Otherwise, let's get started. You guys are definitely working through something this month. I see it. And even though you seem to come out of it, it's still, as you go into March into April, it's still going to be, sort of be following you around. There's still going to be some residual. So prior to March, you have a situation where you just are having a really hard time letting it go. I'm not really going to say letting it go. You keep on going back to it. So rather than, moving on and saying it's done, it's over with, I'm not going to get the closure I need, you go back and you pick the scab, try to get the answers. You can't just leave the past in the past. Until you unload this baggage, or you feel like until you get your answers, you can't unload this baggage. For some of you, you don't want the situation to change, so you're trying to go back and kind of keep it like it is. It could be a breakup or whatever the situation is, and you're trying to get it not to change. I know you guys aren't a really big fan of change. You're a fan of, sentimental and old-fashioned and traditional and, knowing what to expect on the day-to-day, things being predictable, but, it seems like this is going to happen regardless. Now, no matter how many times you keep on going back, because I see that in March, the 8 of Swords, this is where you get released from your restriction that you were under. And you were kind of choosing to be like this. You were the one that was making the choices to go back and ask the person. And I feel like it was a person, what if we did this? Can we work on this? Things like that. And they kept on being met with resistance, but you kept on trying to approach it from this way and that way. In March, you just are like, okay, I'm done. I have to let go. There isn't any way around this. And I do feel like you tried to approach it from a lot of different angles. You gave it a really good college try. In March, you're just out of resources, out of ideas, out of angles, out of cards to play. So you say to yourself, you know what? I don't have to trap myself anymore. I need to have a new way of thinking. I need to realize I'm not going to get the answers that I want. That things are going to change no matter what I do. And I need to let go of the old ways that I've been doing stuff, and let go of this old person that I was with. Old person, I know that seems weird. And so you're liberated. And as this process happens, you kind of say to yourself, I do have a tendency to do this all the time. Every time there's a situation like this, I tend to do this. It makes me miserable. I feel trapped. I stay in it longer than I need to, and that needs to stop. So I think you have that realization in March. As you move into April, or as you move forward from this reading, this is still kind of bothering you, okay? The situation is. It's not like you're going to get over it just like that. I feel like it's still kind of hanging over your head. you're happy, things are good. I mean, you're going to work, you're getting up in the morning, you're getting through your day to day. But you're still a little bit sad. You still are having a hard time being optimistic. You're having a hard time, staying positive or manifesting positivity. And you're going to have to remind yourself that, you deserve to have fun. You need to focus on the positive things, and try to disperse that black cloud that's hanging over your head or that residual from this situation. Why does my screen look blurry? Am I imagining things? Don't these cards look weird, like they're floating? Or am I just tripping? I don't know. I'm looking at the screen and it looks like they're floating or something, like they're not. Hold on. Can you see that? All right, I guess it's just the pattern. All right, that's weird. Let's pull some clarifiers and see what's going on. Why is the Six of Swords here in reverse for Tauruses? Who is this person? Who is this energy for love energies prior to March 2020? Why the Six of Swords in reverse for Tauruses? Yeah, you guys are solid people. Like I said, you've invested a lot in this, so you really don't want to go anywhere anytime soon. I feel like you've invested a lot. You have a lot of time in with this person. And again, it's solid. You like it predictable and knowing what to expect every day. And once you invest in something, you're not one to leave. So this is why you keep on trying to make it work or trying to talk it out or what have you. But this just ends up leaving you in a kind of limbo, because nothing's really moving forward. And you're waiting and you're waiting and you're waiting. And, you don't want to make the decision to move out of this. You really don't want to. So you just kind of wait and see what's going to happen on the other person's part. Is anything that you said to them going to sink in? Is it going to change things? Is it going to change their mind? And you just kind of put things on hold for a period of time. But then, like I said, after you've exhausted all your resources, you just decide to move forward with this Ace of Swords. You realize, I'm done here. This person has told me 50 different ways that this isn't going to work out, that they don't want to continue on, so I need to carve a new path for myself. And just totally, the Ace of Swords is very cathartic to me. It's moving forward with confidence and being like, I don't have to be the victim anymore. I can move over. I can be powerful. I can be triumphant over this situation. And I feel like you do make that decision. Why is this Eight of Swords here in reverse for Tauruses for March? Who is this person? Where's this energy? Additional messages. Tauruses for March 2020. Who is this person? Who is this energy? King of Cups in reverse. Okay, even though you're free, you're going through a lot of emotions. You're having a hard time keeping your emotions in check. You really kind of wish things went differently. And you're having a hard time reconciling with your emotions. And you keep on, even though you've freed yourself and you've said to yourself, I do this all the time. I need to stop doing this. You keep on going back. Like, you keep on wanting to go back. I don't feel like you do with the Eight of Cups. I feel like you kind of want to go back, but that's probably not the best idea. You're fighting the urge, I feel like, to go back, because this person was a sense of like home to you or very comfortable. And I think you're having the wherewithal to realize that, going back, despite how you feel, is your emotions kind of guiding you. It's really not in your best interest. So with the Temperance card here, and that's a card of Sagittarius, if that resonates, you're just trying to kind of take in all the elements around you, everything that's in your life right now. You're trying to stay calm. You're trying not to keep going back. You're trying to quell that need to do that. To be okay with and accept, okay, this is how it is now. I need to restore balance back to my life. I need to find my own peace outside of this person. I'm not going to get my answers for them. I'm not going to find my peace with them. So I need to kind of carve a niche out for myself where I feel balanced and I feel at peace with everything that's around me right now. But you're still having a hard time shaking it off as you move out of March into April. Who's this person? What's this energy? Why is the Sun card here in reverse for Tauruses as they move out of March into April? Who is this person? What is this energy? Page of Pentacles in the upright. Three of Cups in the upright. Okay, this is good because I think you are realizing that you're down in the dumps and you're shifting your energies. You're focusing on other things, because you know that you have a tendency to ruminate, go over the stuff over and over again. You've identified that here in March. So I feel like you're solving the problem here by adapting a new way of doing things. And one of the things you're doing is shifting your attention on something practical. So either you're, concentrating on finding a new job or trying to get a raise or get a promotion. Some of you are saying to yourself, okay, I need to reinvent myself. I'm going to go back to school. I'm going to start a business. You're reconnecting with friends. So the Three of Cups is very much about going out, hanging out with friends again, celebrating, having a good time with your friends outside of this person. So I think you're realizing the only way to kind of dissipate this sadness you have is to shift your focus on things that you have control over, which is, practical matters, your friends, and then through that you're filling your cup again. So it's not reliant on this person anymore. So you're fine. I like this because you guys are actually problem solving. You tried something, it didn't work. You made up a plan to do it differently, despite it going against your nature and desperately wanting to go back to it. You move forward, and then you implement the stuff that you need to shift your focus and be proactive about it. So that's like really good. So a lot of people don't have the wherewithal to do that. So we have the Ace of Cups here, which is a new direction, new creativity, new money, new love. So you're focusing on, listen, I don't need this person to fill my cup of emotion. I can do it myself with my friends, with the stuff that I'm good at, and this and that, so that you can get your positivity back and be optimistic again. Okay? So if that resonates, consider a personal reading. Just send me an email and we can go ahead and set that up. Otherwise, click on one of the two links below for either one, what your love interest is thinking or feeling, whether it's a crush, a current ex, or soon to be ex. The other one is for how can I move on, for someone you're having difficulty moving on from. Check out your 2020 Sun Moon readings in my playlist. Check out your 2019s. Ask me a question on Instant Go. Check me out on Facebook and Insta. Like, share, just subscribe, and or donate in the link below. Otherwise, adios from Veronica Garnett. Bye.